with his playing career now in the rear view, we can celebrate one of the quintessential team players in the ultimate team sport, Justin Williams.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a player that he didn't like to be called Game 7.
Yeah.
Very humble. You see right there in that clip we just watched when Rod Brindamore would acknowledge him and getting us going, he shakes his head no. He wants it to be about everybody else. That's a great leader, right? That's what everybody wants in their leader.
Unselfish.
But this guy would come through. Look at that right there, 9 Game 7s.
Hello.
Look at those numbers. I mean, silly right there. Only lost 1 Game 7. He's a huge reason why. But you know, you've got a player that at the end of the day, when you're all done playing this game,
dagger.
People know about cups, right? So he's won cups. We know that. But more than points, more than all those accolades, guys are going to remember what you were in the room. Mm-hmm. That's what's going to stick.
And that's what we've got on this show.
And
Justin himself and his teammates.
Yeah, so we're talking about one of the greatest postseason performers of all time.
No doubt.
But also one of the greatest teammates of all time. In the positions and teams that acquired him or bringing him in to fix the room, to have that experience. What a career by Justin Williams.
Lofty praise and so well put by Rupper. You saw the number of goals in Game 7s. In elimination games, only Mark Messier in the history of the National Hockey League had more goals in that scenario. So as Rupper points out, not a passenger. He was helping drive the bus when the stakes were the highest. We talk about the clutch gene. Devils fans think of this guy and what you did in a Game 7 to clinch the cup. 3-point night, including the cup clincher. When you look at the resume of this guy and how many times he came through in the clutch, how do you explain it?
Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know how you explain it. I can speak from my experience. You look at veteran guys. You look to veteran guys. I mean, he was around for a little bit when he won his first Stanley Cup in Carolina in 2006. But I'm sure there's those veteran guys he looked to in those situations. I didn't know how to respond in Game 7s right away, and you're looking around the room, and I relied on seeing Ken Danico cracking jokes like he always does, being loud, being rambunctious. Why? That's a normal day.
Fellas, we're going to win.
Yeah, seeing Marty Brodeur walk in, normal time, shoulders out wide, walking with his coffee, no one's worried. Scott Stevens not worried. So I'm watching and looking around the room. I'm in good hands here. So I think Justin Williams probably saw that at some point and then became that.
Yes.
And was that for other teammates. And you need that. You need those guys in that room. It's not about, listen, it's not a movie where it's stand up, say a speech. How are you carrying yourself? How are you executing? How are you preparing that'll give the rest of the team comfort? And you're talking about one of the best here in Jay Will.